Alright, time now to start on the longest road for our class quests. This is where we will pick up Gladiator, which is the prerequisite for Paladin, which is the class for Endwalker. So we're going to be taking this one all the way up to 90. But for now, we're just going to learn how to pick up a sword, and then we will probably cut ahead to having a little bit more of an idea of what I'm doing. You'll see that I'm also currently just level 1 Pugilist, because I had picked that up at more or less the same time. Welcome to the Gladiators Guild, adventurer. Here our members train tirelessly with sword and shield so their names might one day be written in legend. There's a flash of interest in your eyes. If you wish to study swordplay, know that the admission to the guild is free of charge. Hell yeah. I had marked you as a man of action. I am pleased to see that I was not wrong. Now, while you may be familiar with the deadly dance of battle, you are new to us, and you must begin at the beginning. If you would take your place in these hallowed halls, you must be willing and ready to undergo the most rigorous training. You must endure cuts and bruises beyond counting, and like as not, far worse. A daunting prospect, I concede, but there is no other way if you mean to take to the blood sands one day. And why wouldn't you? The Colosseum is only the most celebrated place of public entertainment in all of Ul'dah. Where else could this poor man amass a fortune so vast as to one day allow him to claim a seat on the syndicate? There's not an Ul'dah alive who isn't inspired by the rise of the self-made man. And there's no truer embodiment of that dream than the gladiator who wins riches and fame with his sword. Throughout its long and storied history, the guild has nurtured countless champions. Our training methods are second to none, and our members ever strive to develop new techniques. If you desire true glory, to fight and triumph amidst the roar of 10,000 voices, then this is where you belong, adventurer. Think of it. Think of your legacy, and if your soul stirs, join us. My soul has stirred. What will it be? Will you rise above the masses and inscribe your name in legend, or will you resign yourself to mediocrity and just die in obscurity? A decision you shan't regret. One moment, make way for Ny'ardbert Tia, fresh meat coming through! Now then, before your enrollment can be considered complete, you must present yourself to First Sword Mila. Seek her out and obtain her approval. Hello, Mila, ma'am. I would like your approval. Aye, I heard Yululutsu, so you're Ny'ardbert Tia. 'Tis a good, strong name. On behalf of the Gladiators Guild, allow me to welcome you. I am Mila, Guildmaster here. So you wish to study our arts. I presume you have your reasons for choosing the sword over all other weapons. Perhaps you think it's the easiest to learn. No, it's because it's in the trailer. A sword is a simple weapon, but to wield a blade well is anything but simple. For every Colosseum champion to emerge from our ranks, there have been countless disappointments who have failed to achieve greatness. Bear that in mind before you answer me, Ny'ardbert, for I do not ask this question lightly. Have you the strength to live by the sword, and, if it be your fate, die by it? Yes, repeatedly. Then welcome, Gladiator, to your new home. Take this sword. There are many like it, but this one is yours now. Consider it a gift, if you like. Now wear it on your hip as I do, and show me you are ready to begin your training. Interesting that the Sword and Shield class does not give you... it doesn't give you a shield to start. Okay. Amazing what difference a sword can make. Your expression, your posture, you're already brimming with confidence. Let's see if that confidence is warranted, shall we? Just outside the gates of Ul'dah, you'll find plenty of marmots, hornets, and shrews. Slay 3 of each and return here when finished. Oh, and use your sword, Ny'ardbert. I'm a gladiator, and I aim to train you as one. Now go. Alright. So just like with Pugilist, we're going to jump forward quite a bit. I don't feel like you need to watch me beat up a bunch of random animals. So we'll be back here probably about when we're level 15 to pick up the quest and continue that plot. Hello there, folks. We're going to take a quick break from the MSQ to do a whole bunch of class quests. I've got Gladiator basically as far in as it needs to be to do all of them, and Pugilist in more or less the same place, so we're going to be doing a whole bunch all at once before we proceed with the Titan quests. Welcome back, Ny'ardbert. I take it you've dispatched the beasts and with ease. With every swing and thrust you gain valuable experience. You must remember and reflect on each one if you are to recognize and eliminate the deficiencies in your technique. Your training under me shall continue once the haft sits so snugly in your hand that you cannot imagine holding aught else. Until then, Ny'ardbert. Okay, so bad news, I have a good imagination, so I can imagine a whole bunch of stuff. Good news, you want me to be level 5 and I'm level 28, so I think I'm ready. Ny'ardbert, I take it you and your sword have become better acquainted. I will now instruct you on another fundamental aspect of what it means to be a gladiator, commanding an opponent's attention. As gladiators, we are trained to engage enemies at close range, weathering their attacks as we deliver our own. However, there are times that we must do battle alongside allies whose talents are not the same as our own. In such a situation, your role is not to slay the enemy in front of you, but rather to defend the men beside you. We do this by eliciting the enmity of our opponents through attacks and techniques designed to incite their hatred. You must learn to draw the enemy's attention to yourself and to trust in your stout constitution to endure. In so doing, you protect your weaker comrades who would otherwise perish. To help you better understand this, there is a task I would have you perform. It just so happens that Momodi of the Quicksand has requested our assistance. A gang of Lominsan marauders has paraded into town and begun harassing people outside our establishment. Men like these prey on the weak, but will turn tail and flee at the first sign of defiance. You need not resort to violence. It will suffice to show them that you are not afraid of them and will not tolerate their behavior. Seek out the Lominsans and make your presence known by bellowing, "Face me, marauder!" In this way, you will protect the people of Ul'dah as you would your allies in battle. What's this emote? I don't think I've ever used it. Hell yeah. Oh boy, okay. I just got a very long message from somebody. Oh, they've got a website and everything. Cute. What's it called? You know. Oh. Haha. Okay. You know, I might end up leaving it, but might as well join it to just get its benefits for now. I'm gonna do that for a little bit and cut ahead to after it. Alright, so I've teleported to where the quest is. I did end up joining that free company. So we are now got that little G next to our name because we are part of that guild, basically. I might never mention it again, or maybe this will be more of a thing. We'll see. On the off chance I share this with the people in the free company. Hi! I hope you enjoyed getting to this point. Anyway, let's continue. Hey. Those you want. This doesn't concern you, so bugger off. Me! You know your friend here's a 12's damn cheat? Thinks he can charge us more because we're foreigners. But he'll get his own back, mark me words. Don't do that. But also, like, you're welcome for not getting yourself killed. There you go. Hey! Looky here. Oh, come on now. He was disrespecting me proud sea-wolf heritage. Fine. I'll leave the bastard be, but we ain't finished. You alright there, buddy? You seem, not. But I'm a gladiator, not a healer, so good luck. Hey. Leave whoever's in that corner alone. What else is your problem? Maybe she likes her men rough. What are you supposed to be, her bleeding manservant? Don't matter, you've gone and spoiled the mood. Oh wow, you were really hiding in there. Okay, I'm sorry that this person cornered you. That seems like a bad time. Good luck. Is there anyone actually causing trouble inside? Looks like no, so that's good. There you are. Oh, he's just a little guy. Hey. Stop that. What? You blaming me because this little shite shot his own pants? Well, bugger him, and bugger you too! The Weaver's Guild is that way. Good luck. Alright, there's one inside. Oh, alright. Hey. Should we take this outside, buddy? Who the hell do you think you're speaking to, maggot? I'm Farmerl the Driven, and me and me bloody marauders have been raving so long mothers scare their children with tales about us. Don't believe me words? Then I'll let me axe do the talking. Oh, this is lively even for the quicksand. You two going to put on a show for us? What's this? Another god's damned fool? Show some respect when you talk to... Farmerl the Driven, leader of a troop of bloody mummers or some such. I heard you the first time. Your voice carries quite well. And unless you want me to split your skull with me, Axe, you better... That sword. He couldn't be Frenzy. But only the sword of Nald would... Bloody hells, it's you! You know, I've never been one to stand back and watch. Mind if I join the fun? Begging your pardon, sir. Alright, that was sick. Who are you? Why do they always do that? Looks like it's just you and me. Standing up to that Laminson was quite brave of you. And quite foolish. I think I like you, Gladiator. Name's Aldous, and I'd buy you a drink, but I'm afraid I just spent the last of my coin. Used to be a young gladiator like you. Back then but that hardly concerns you. These days I'm just an explorer of the unexplored, a seeker of as yet unknown experiences. Like that beautiful stranger keeping my bed warm right now. Gods, I've missed this city. This wonderful desert jewel of debauchery and sin. Now, if you'll excuse me. Himamori, who was that? Do you know? I swear, if I hadn't seen Aldous with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it was him. Everyone here thought he died years ago. Listen, Ny'ardbert, do me a favor and don't tell Mila about meeting Aldous, alright? She don't need this sort of drama. Why? Well, let's say some folk just ain't good for one another. Hey, Momodi, wanna, like, stomp me in triple triad? Yeah, okay, I need better cards. Okay. There's no way I could flip that one. Alright. Got it? Hell yeah! Nice. That was probably not something I should have done in the middle of the quest, but whatever. Where is that aetherite? It's all the way over there. Alright. I went literally the longest way I possibly could to get there. Alright. Hey there, Mila. I did what you told me, and definitely nothing else happened. I've already heard of your exploits in the quicksand, Ny'ardbert. You did well to send those marauders packing. Wish I could say we've heard the last of them. Alas, we've received reports of axe-wielding raiders assaulting merchants traveling through the Scorpion Crossing. Seems words will not suffice after all. I want you to finish what you've begun, Ny'ardbert. Head to Western Thanalan and see that Farmerl the Driven and all those who shared in his crimes never trouble the people of Ul'dah again. I mean, I'm gonna be fine, because I'm level 28, but, like, you know this was the level 5 quest, right? Okay. Alright, so where is Scorpion's Crossing? Western Thanalan. Yeah, I've been to this little, like, place however many times. I don't think I could have told you it was called Scorpion Crossing. Hold up. Haberdasher? You sell hats? You do sell hats. Along with a lot of other stuff. But you do sell hats, and they suck. You should consider changing the name of your profession. They tore me from my saddle and took everything I own. Bring my goods back to me, I beg of you. Alright, onward, Kaiba. Alright, there we go. Trivial. There you go, nervous merchant. Bags such as this one carrying merchandise are always attractive targets for highwaymen and bandits. 12 bless you, adventurer. If it weren't for good men like you, I'd never leave home. Okay. Now back up to Ul'dah we go. It just occurred to me that that random dude talking shit and, like, robbing people was meant to be, like, a challenge for a level 5. He had so much unearned confidence. Hey Mila, I did the thing. Good, it is finished. And with that, the stage of your training is complete. This time your enemies were ill-behaved ruffians, but who knows what manner of opponents you'll face in the future. Regardless, I have faith that you will do well. Master your sword, and you shall master yourself. Now then, there will be work for you in the days to come. Return to your training, Ny'ardbert, and we'll speak again. Alright, I did some training. I'm back. You look well, Ny'ardbert. I hope you are ready for your next task, because I require your immediate assistance. There have been several violent murders recently, the victims of which are all Huron men. Based on the multiple spear wounds found upon the bodies of the deceased, we believe that Lancers are responsible for their crimes. Not only are these murders a blight upon our city, I fear it is only a matter of time before one of our own is targeted. I have just received reports of foreign Lancers skulking about in Stone's Throw. Considering the circumstances, I find it likely that these are our culprits. We cannot abide any more murders. Go to Stone's Throw outside the gate of Nald and speak with any you find in the area. With luck, we may find these Lancers before they strike again. Man, at this level of Marauder, we were like breaking rocks. Now we've already like busted up a bandit group. Now we're chasing murderers. I feel like perhaps these storylines were not communicating with one another. Hello there. Don't kill me, please. I'm not the one you want. That's fine. Where's the dudes, though? Oh, hi. Get wrecked. Cool, what happened here? Thank you, thank you. They appeared out of nowhere, asked me if I was Aldous at Spear Point. I said no, but they attacked me anyway. What did I do to deserve this? It's that you were wearing a kind of shirt he likes and holding a sword. I think that's basically what they got. Man, better get the word out. If V-neck shirts are all it takes to get stabbed, there's going to be some interesting fashion changes. Alright, back to the Gladiators Guild. Sorry if there have been a lot of weird cuts this time around. I'm a little distracted with multitasking. Alright, Mila. They thought that he was somebody else. That I'm not supposed to mention, according to Mother Momoti. So they were indeed the murderers we sought. But what brought Duskwhite freelancers all the way from the Black Shroud? And why are they murdering Huron men with swords? First sword! What is it? Lancers, First Sword! A gang of them, hiding in the tunnel south of Blackbrush Station. Huh, it seems we're not rid of them yet. Ny'ardbert, you might as well finish what you started. Go to Central Thanalan and dispatch the last of these freelancers. Bruce, accompany Ny'ardbert. See that he doesn't die. Well, I can't keep the bloke from getting skewered, but I'll patch him up best I can. Ny'ardbert, defend Bruce. He knows powerful healing magics, but he cannot employ them unless you keep all your enemies occupied. Make sure you command their full attention at all times. I am counting on you to keep those bastards away from me. Watch me back and I'll watch yours. You have your orders, gladiators. Send these freelancers to the 7th gate. He gets to wear plate mail when he casts healing spells? Ugh, jealous. Although I guess if the stats are actually reflective, maybe that's not great. Alright, Central Thanalan. Bruce the Big.
Huh, seems no one's home. Let's say we wait here and ambush them when they return.
Got some other amateur gladiators around here, seemingly on the same page. Right. Hey, you. Everybody look over here. Is that it? Oh, there's more. Okay. Onward! Success. Did we kill them too fast? Oh, they're there. More. So I wonder if he's, like, technically a paladin with just, like, hilariously skewed stats. Because he has gladiator gear but can cast healing spells. We did it, Bruce!
Looks like we're done here. Let's head home, Ny'ardbert. I can use a drink.
I almost feel a little bad giving him a, kind of a silly voice. He seems like a badass. Wait, what am I doing? I should just teleport there. Mila! Bruce and I kicked some ass! Congratulations on a job well done, Ny'ardbert. Bruce says you acquitted yourself well. I must say, you've shown tremendous growth since you joined us. I wanted to ask you, Bruce believes the freelancers were out for a bounty. What is your opinion on this, Ny'ardbert? Couldn't say. The motives died with them. I see. Mayhap it is best that we put this sordid affair behind us. Still, I cannot help but wonder. That old familiar feeling. Hail, Ny'ardbert! You come at a good time. I have another task I wish to assign you. The Immortal Flames and the Brass Blades have both requested the Guild's assistance in maintaining security at Camp Drybone, a vital outpost along the Royal Elegant Sunway. The Amalja have been raiding caravans with reckless abandon, creating a significant disruption in trade. Ul'dah has a long, troubled history with the Amalja, so raids are not unheard of. However, this recent escalation must be addressed. Go to Camp Drybone and search for these raiders, Ny'ardbert. I've already dispatched other gladiators to patrol the region, so I suggest you speak with one of them for more information. Wow, sorry, I was reading that very poorly. Alright, I should just teleport directly to Camp Drybone. up we go. Hello, injured gladiator. What happened? Get down, they're still here! Who are? Oh, Malja. Hey, buddies. Watcha! I do wish they'd have given me my range move by now. Maybe I'll be getting at this quest. I didn't check the rewards. Hey, you alright? Don't worry, brother, I'll be fine. Maybe not when the first sword is done with me, eh? Go and tell her that the Amalja are dead. Leave the merchant to me. Alright, back to Ul'dah. Hey there, Mila. I knew I was right to send you, Ny'ardbert. You've done us proud. 7 hells, this place reeks of sweat. How do you expect a man to concentrate on a swordplay like this? Aldous? Oh, wait. I gave him a silly voice. Aldous? There's. You remember me! How goes it, brother? Still waving your sword around like a feather duster? Yes, but he does magic now. You. Good to see you too, Mila, my dear. You're more beautiful than I remember. You're alive? Where have you been all these years? Answer me! Me? Well, if you must know, I'm on a spiritual journey of self-discovery. Damn it, Aldous, this is serious. We all thought you were dead. And for you to walk in here as though nothing ever happened? Have you forgotten how you dishonored us? I should cut you down where you stand. That's the Mila I remember. All fire and brimstone. I knew that pretty face could still contort itself in some terrifying shapes. Oh, don't pout, girl. I'm just having fun. But, as you wish, I'll go. Ny'ardbert, was it? Why don't you join me at the quicksand? I could use some company, and I doubt anyone else here would be so kind. You cool with that, Mila? Can I... That bastard! Why now, after all these years? Okay, so that's not a no. Alright, cool. Sorry, fussing around in the free company chat. Just wanted to make sure I don't get myself kicked out by accident. Saw a bunch of people getting purged, so I'm like, okay, hold on. Why is that happening? Aldous, we're here for a drink. Why are you in an instance? Alright, fine. Huh, you came. Sorry you had to witness that little reunion between me and Mila. The Sword of Nald, back from the dead. I think I'd be greeted by throngs of adoring fans, not threats of violence. Listen, Ny'ardbert. You're good with a sword, that's plain to see. But more than that, you've got purpose. There's a fire burning within you. As a former man of conviction, I can recognize a kindred spirit. Geralt named her Frenzy. She's one of a magnificent pair of swords that the drunken prodigy forged for Colosseum champions. The man who wielded her twin had eyes that burned like yours. Ny'ardbert, The hells? Aldous, Sword of Nald, we've come for your head! That's two separate groups. If you do that, then how the hells am I supposed to enjoy my ale? Arrogant fool, prepare to meet your maker. Well, ain't you a bunch of impatient, humorless fellows? Up for a bit of fun, Ny'ardbert. I'll lead, you follow. Wait, which one are you going after? That one. Sure, a lot of these guys. Flash from the before times. Oh, is there more? Oh, there he is. Alright, let's finish up this guy. They brought this many guys and all of them brought bows? Where do stout ambush? See their names in the initiative, or the list. Oh, there they are. Oh, finally the Lancers show up. I think you'd have them go in first. You know, having melee weapons and all. Got him? Hell yeah. This happen regularly, Aldous? Didn't think you'd go so far as to send a gang of sellswords into the quicksand in broad daylight. Why is it never a bevy of beauties? I don't know if we'll be able to tell under the hoods. Let's continue this another time, shall we? I need to find a new place to drink, one with more attractive company than this sorry lot. Okay, let's head back to Mila. My apologies, Ny'ardbert. I meant to teach you a new technique earlier, but when that idiot arrived, I completely forgot. He's just so infuriating. The shield lob technique will allow you to attack from afar without the need for ranged weaponry. Since we gladiators are primarily close-range fighters, the ability to draw the attention of distant enemies is a valuable asset. May it serve you well in the field, Ny'ardbert. I learned a thing. I got a shield badge. Ny'ardbert, I'm glad you're here. One of our members has been attacked and gravely wounded, and I need you to go and help him. I suspect this is the work of more bounty hunters. It may even be a trap to lure more of us into the open. Nevertheless, we cannot ignore our comrade's plight. When last he contacted us by link pearl, he said he'd try to seek shelter at the Coffer and Coffin. Take this potion and search for him there. Where's the closest place I could teleport? Lepro Station.
Help me, I can't feel my...
A potent potion. Approximately 14 times more effective than a normal potion.
Thank you, brother. It all happened so fast. Over by the tracks to the north, I don't know who attacked me, nor why they left me alive. But I dare say the answer is out there. Surely someone saw something.
Time to ask around. Yo, any of you know anything? What about you, round elf?
The fellow outside. I saw him stumble in when I left the bar to take a piss. Was alone as I recall. They say he's wounded. I thought he was just drunk.
How did we hear that he got hurt bad enough to need a potion? But, like, he wasn't... He was hurt bad enough that he couldn't, like, shout help. Because there's a bunch of people there. Suspicious characters? Well, now that you mention it, I did see a strange fellow wearing a garish purple robe. At first I thought he was talking to himself, but then I realized he had a link pearl. I heard him say something about the wrong man and the silver bazaar. Does that help? More people hunting Aldous. Getting a lot of people caught in the crossfire, my guy. I found evidence. Purple robe? That sounds familiar. It was him, I'd swear it. Did you find anything else? I found this ring, a metal ring engraved with a scorpion, its tail posed ready to strike. Picked this up by the tracks, eh? Might well belong to the bastard. Can't say I've seen its like before. Might be as Wyman could tell you more. You know him, don't you? He's the bespectacled bloke who's always lounging around Emerald Avenue in the city. Of course, being the businessman that he is, he'll probably ask to be compensated in exchange. Show that ring to Wyman. He's sure to know something about it. Back to Nald'thal. Oh, it's just right outside. Okay. Hey, Wyman. I think we've talked a couple times before, right? Well, now, today Ny'ardbert, everybody's favorite adventurer. I hear you threw your lot into the gladiators. A questionable decision, given the events of recent days, but to each his own. To what do I owe the pleasure? I found this ring. Can you tell me anything about it? Oh, I put those away before someone sees it. Where in the hell did you get one of those rings? What? Don't you recognize the sigil? Ugh, God's damned fool. Before he goes stumbling around in the brush, you ought to at least know what kind of venomous bastards will be lurking within. Been a long time since Nald'thal's seen a criminal organization rise from obscurity to notoriety as quickly as the Alacran. Word is they've got connections to the Brass Blades, the Syndicate, and God knows who else. But you didn't hear that from me. I want no part of whatever mess you and your mates have gotten yourselves into, understood? Okay, so now we go tell Mila, I guess. Hey, Mila? Aldous got in pretty serious shit this time. And, a lot of people are getting caught in the crossfire. Oh, Ny'ardbert, I was wondering when you might return. What news do you bring of our injured comrade? He was attacked by a member of the Alacran. The Alacran? Huh, I find that hard to believe, but no matter. One of our comrades returned from Stone's Throw moments ago. A gang of bandits is said to be headed for the Silver Bazaar. They're after a man with an enormous bounty on his head. The people living there are in grave danger. In their frenzy to find their quarry, the bandits won't scruple to destroy property and harm civilians, and the few brass blades stationed there will be powerless to stop them. We must stop them, Ny'ardbert. We'll protect the Silver Bazaar and avenge our injured guildmate all in one fell swoop. A bit melodramatic, if you ask me. Aldous! I told you to never come here again! I couldn't sit idly by while you charge into battle against an enemy you know nothing about. Mila, a responsible guildmaster would never risk the lives of her charges like this. Who are you to lecture me about responsibility? Mila, listen to me. This is the Alacran you're dealing with. So? Whatever notoriety they may have achieved means nothing to me. We'll cut them down like the common bandits they are. It's not that simple. More importantly, it's not your fight. What are you saying? They want me, Mila. I've been fending off assassination attempts ever since I returned to Thanalan. Just stay here and let me handle this. It'll be over soon, I promise. Just stay here while you go off on your own. Is that it? It's been 7 years since I let you leave, Aldous. 7 years! Do you have any idea at all what you put me through? Mila. I don't want to hear it, you selfish bastard! Do you even care about the people who suffered because of you? Just get out! We don't need your help. We'll settle this ourselves. Mila, wait, there's something you need to know. Enough! Get out! Get out! Alright, save some of that for the Alacran. But do try not to let Ny'ardbert here come to harm while you're at it. What are you waiting for? You have your orders, now go! Okay, cool. Let's go get in a fight. Sure hope that wasn't anything important that we didn't let Aldous say. Like, not that he didn't deserve being shouted at. Like, he had some shit coming, but... I do hope I'm not peeking my mic when I do those shouts. Guess I'll only know when I go to do the editing. Oh, that's a silver bazaar. Okay, I've seen this area before. They're not on Ny'ardbert. Unlock the Chocobo Keep. Alright, Mila. Here to back you up. What's the plan? There you are, Ny'ardbert. Everyone's already in position. Are you prepared? As prepared as I can be. Charge! Alright. As many as these guys as I can. Oh, they're all named like that. Temperance and diligence. Melody got added to that list. Hell yeah. Rejoice, gladiators, for the day is ours! Oh, it's the dude in the purple robe. Hmm? What? But why would you be? Leave it to us, first sword. Oh, they dead. No, stop. Such brittle blades, so easily broken. Perhaps the first sword is made of stronger steel. Leave her, Zana. Our business here is over. Got the other one. What have you done, Leovold? First sword, we must withdraw. The wounded need tending. Let's take them back to the guild. Ah, man, if only Big Bruce were here. Give me a moment, Ny'ardbert. I need to think.
I wanted to spare you this, Mila. I begged you not to go.
What are you doing here? You knew all this? That Leovold had...
Leovold and I once fought side by side in the Colosseum. The twin swords of Nald'thal, they called us. Never lost a match. Honored by the bull of Alamigo himself, but that was then and this is now. When I learned the Leovold single-handedly transformed the Alacran from a gang of common thieves into the most feared criminal organization in Thanalan, I knew I had to return. It seems like a lifetime ago that the three of us used to train together in this hall.
Leovold I knew would never stoop so low. He was a good man, strong and true. What would drive him to do this?
When I find him, I'll be sure to ask. Unfortunately, he seems determined to kill me for my curiosity.
What aren't you telling me, Aldous?
I'm not clever enough to keep secrets, my dear. I'm a simple man, only capable of dealing with what's right in front of me.
Is that so?
I'll find him, Mila. I promise.
Okay. Gonna split the recording here. I'll have to come back when I'm actually level 30. That way we can do the 25 and 30 quests in quick succession. So we'll give that a little bit of time to sit. From the in-universe perspective, for you guys, it'll be right now. Alright, so 4 or 5 Gladiator quests down, 2 to go. Let's see how this story wraps up. Hey, Mila. Ny'ardbert, I must apologize for my earlier behavior. As First Sword, my duty is not only to foster your growth as a gladiator, but also to protect you from dangers you are not yet ready to face. I did not know that Leovold had become the leader of the Alacran. Had he chosen to bear his steel at us, many and more of us would not have returned alive. I need to know why he's turned to a life of crime, and so I've ordered my best men to scour Thanalan for any trace of his whereabouts. Unfortunately, one of them has disappeared. I have strong suspicions that he has been taken prisoner by the Alacran or worse. If there's any hope of saving him, we must act quickly. I would have you search for a missing comrade. His last report stated that he was tracking the Alacran near the Hammers in western Thanalan. If you go there, you may yet find some clues to his fate. I've been far too reckless in recent days, and let too many good gladiators come to harm. Please, Ny'ardbert, find our missing comrade and bring him home safe. Alright, let's do this. Onward! Alright, you okay?
It's a trap, brother!
So, are you gonna do anything? There we go. I was wondering if there was sort of trap was just like intending to intimidate me to death. Also, I'm sorry, chastity of the Alacran? I know that you're all meant to be like virtues and stuff, but I feel like you got stuck with the short end of the stick on that one. No pun intended. You alright, bud?
That's some fine swordsmanship, Ny'ardbert. Mila, the first sword, certainly knows how to pick 'em. Even after all these years, I can't quite bring myself to call her that. See, I still remember when her father first brought her to the guild. A wee lass who cried at the sight of naked steel. To look at her now, you'd swear she was born with a blade in her hand. Not like she had much of a choice but to rise to the occasion, though, with all the trouble that Aldous got into 7 years ago. Selfish bastard, he should have never... but enough of my rambling. I'll make my way back to Ul'dah after a short rest. You go on ahead and tell Mila that I'm fine. Alright, I will go tell her that veteran gladiator is unharmed, or relatively unharmed. So was that trap set for me specifically? Or did they think like Aldous was going to come help? Or is it just any of the gladiators? Ny'ardbert, thank the gods you're alright. I heard all about the ambush at the Hammers. Excellent work. You've been invaluable to the guild, and I cannot thank you enough. In fact, I believe you deserve a much-needed rest. Take some time for yourself and return when you've recuperated. But before you go, speak with Lulutsu. I believe she has a message for you. Ah, I see. You're foisting the plot off on others. Let's see who has a quest for me. Ny'ardbert, the very gladiator I was seeking. Lean closer, for I would not have the others hear my words. Aldous sends his regards, and requests you meet him at the Lich Yard in Eastern Thanalan. Naturally, I've not divulged this information to the First Sword. As you may have gathered from their previous interactions, she's still rather upset with him, and would likely forbid any further association. Quite understandable, since he was clearly being groomed to become the next guildmaster before that horrible scandal. They would have made such a lovely couple. Forgive me. This is hardly an appropriate topic of conversation. Anyway, you have my word that the First Sword will not hear of any rendezvous from me. Wait, do you think I'm going to go hook up with Aldous? Because, like, he's cute, but, like, that... I didn't get that vibe off him previously. Back out of here. Once again, climbing out of Camp Drybone. I took the wrong exit this time. Oh no. Okay, are the two of us being ambushed, or are you ambushing me? Or is this some sort of make-out quick-time event? And where have you been? Busy drowning in some sweet young thing's eyes? Well, if that's the case, I understand completely. It's been 7 years since Mila's father was laid to rest here. He was mean and stubborn, an old Aldgoat through and through. But gods, when he danced with the sword in hand, it was pure poetry in motion. Mila's right. There's no way I could know what it was like for her back then, forced to replace her father under such terrible circumstances. It's you. And who might you be? Another of Leovold's lackeys? Master Leovold has been most distressed since learning of your return. This is unacceptable. Your master does not deserve your loyalty, kitten. When you've outlived your usefulness, he'll dispose of you like so many others. Believe me, I speak from personal experience.
Say what you will, I will not be swayed.
She looks awfully determined to kill me. Still, I'm not really in the mood to play. Mind stopping her, Ny'ardbert?
Okay. I mean, you're going to defend yourself still, right?
No pressure, but I'll be evaluating your performance.
Okay. Based on what? You die for the scum? Very well.
Read her movements, Ny'ardbert. It's not exactly high literature. Watch it, Ny'ardbert. This kitten has claws.
Yeah, I know. Your interference is inexcusable.
You've gotten stronger. Good. I'm glad Mila has a man like you to rely upon. She's her father's daughter, a leader of men, a true warrior, and an obstinate woman who let her feelings cloud her judgment. Which is why she needs to be surrounded by dependable people who will give her good counsel and keep her temper in check. Now more than ever, stick by her. She needs you more than she knows.
She needs you, Aldous. Stick around.
How about you listen to a word I said? She needs dependable people. In case you haven't noticed, I'm anything but. I'm only here because of unfinished business. When it's settled, there'll be no reason left for me to stay. I owe it to her old man to put an end to this. To give him peace in Thal's realm by making that bastard Leovold finally answer for his crimes. Remember what I said, Ny'ardbert. Now go. She's probably wondering where you are.
You gonna tell us anything about the... Okay. You know this... Oh, you're just gone. Well, shit. Note here. I noticed some interesting graphical stuff going on my desktop. So, if there were those little skips like there were before, maybe that's why. Something to consider. Hey Mila, I was given cryptic information. How you doing? Why are you staring at me like that, Ny'ardbert? Something the matter? You're behaving rather oddly. Well, I'm afraid I have no news regarding the Alacran's movements. I remain confident that we will find them soon, so keep your blade sharp. Well, the good news is their, like, Punch Lady is dead, I think, or at least defeated. First Sword Mila is extremely upset due to recent turn events. Damn it all to the seventh hell, this is madness! It's Aldous. He's been arrested by the Brass Blades. They claim he was plotting to assassinate the Sultana. This is utter nonsense. He's no motive to do so. And whatever I've said about the man, he would never resort to using poison. The Alacran must be behind this. They have failed to kill him time and time again, and now they're reaching out to their monetarist allies. Didn't want to believe Wymond when he said they had such influence, but... Wait, that's it! If anyone can help us unravel this plot, it's Wymond. He has a reputation for knowing things he shouldn't, after all. Find Wymond. See what he can tell us. Aldous is many things, but he's not a murderer. I mean, he is, but he's not an assassin. We're all murderers. Or, I guess most of it's self-defense. Manslaughterers? Hey, Wymond. I was wondering when you might come along, Ny'ardbert. Frankly, I'm surprised Aldous went so quietly. You ought to know there's no walking away from this. What exactly happened between Aldous and Leovold 7 years ago? I keep getting clues, but not actual information. You really don't know, do you? Best to start at the beginning, then. Aldous is something of an enigma. He and Leovold were two of the greatest gladiators ever to grace the blood sands, but he threw all that hard-fought glory away for a few gil more. See, the average Ul'dan loves a good Colosseum fight. And what better way to make a gladiatorial spectacle more entertaining than wagering on the outcome? So, when it got out that Aldous was orchestrating a match-fixing scheme of untold proportions, well, you can imagine the shock and anger the people felt. He was expelled from the Colosseum, and his wins were stricken from the record. Your guildmaster Mila got the worst of it, though. Not only was her friend exposed as a fraud, but around the same time her father fell ill and passed away. There were some oddities surrounding his death, too. It was rumored he took his own life out of shame for his disgraced pupil, or that he might have been murdered by the man. Baseless conjecture, really, but it made Aldous look that much worse. In the end, Mila lost two of the most important men in her life and was forced to take charge of the guild alone. And Leovold? He tried to go it solo on the Blood Sands, but it wasn't the same. Without Aldous, his career was finished. Now you know the nature of the man you so desperately want to save. Though, judging from that look in your eyes, I gather you still have your reservations. Yes, but parts of that still don't quite add up. Fine, then. Though you can't blame me for doubting a man found in possession of Ralger's bile. It's a vile poison. Rare and expensive, too. Only the Corpse Brigade knows how to make it, I hear. Gods only knows why they give it to Aldous. You could go to their headquarters at the Sepulchre in southern Thadalan and ask him direct, I reckon. I have an aversion to direct confrontation personally, but you don't, do you? By the by, should you save the poor bastard's life, tell him we're even, and that I hope it was all worth it. Alright, off to southern Thadalan. The nighttime Ul'dah theme is just so nice. Is that area of the Sepulchre, or is it further away? Right level range. Okay, no, we are in the right place. Pardon me, don't mind me, just coming through. Just walking by. Finding some quest objectives. Alright, just gonna scooch on over here. It's fine. Nope. Oh, okay. Guess we're doing it this way. Fine. Ollie, I'll get over here. Everybody in a pile. Close one. Cool. Dead. Oh god, it made a fucking fate spawn on me. Ish. Right, what is happening? Oh god, alright, just run. Just run. Okay. Oh, fuck. Those connected, didn't they? Alright. Back in we go, I guess. Excuse me, pardon me. I know I just murdered a bunch of people, but I promise it's not related. Just going by for other unrelated reasons. Heyo. Scoot on by. Hey, you're just asleep. Oh, nope. Fine. You could have just kept taking your nap, but no. Alright. Okay. Gotta build a sail. I should probably check who it is addressed to before I give it to Mila. On the off chance. I don't know. It's her or something. That would be the wildest twist, but I guess technically possible. But like, surely it's Leopold, right? Details of dealings made between the Alacran, there we are, and the Corpse Brigade for the purchase of deadly poison known as Ralger's Bile. Hey Mila, I found evidence that doesn't really prove his innocence, but does at least, like, imply a different culprit. Where have you been, Ny'ardbert? Aldous has been given over into the custody of the Sacrarium. They mean to execute him. We must do something. Ah, well. Made famous when it was used to assassinate an Alamegan king. I wonder if that's the Mad King. This poison, is it... You've proof that the Alacran purchased it from the Corpse Brigade? Thank the gods, you've done it! Quickly, we must show this to the official proceeding over his execution at Highbridge. Go, now! Okay, find me the nearest etherite. It's there, let's go! Oh, it's Camp Drybone again. Ah! Nice casual music to race to someone's rescue with the chopping block. Okay, a little bit better. Higher tempo, at least. Way down there. Okay. I don't know the proper way to get down there, but I do know the fastest way. Hey, buddy. Oh, nope, just kidding. That didn't actually work. Why didn't it let me jump? Okay, I guess I need to find the actual way down then, because that isn't it. There's stairs over here. Okay, cool. Hey, Aldous. You doing alright? I guess being quiet's probably the most expected thing here. The Sacrarium has sentenced you to death for your crimes against the Sultanate. Have you any last... Huh? Who are you, and what do you want? I have proof! Now show that you're part of the Alacran so we have a big showdown. And please don't just kick him off a cliff. You ready to use arm's length? We need that knockback negation, all this. These are bold accusations you make, adventurer. However, the Sacrarium has found the prisoner guilty in the eyes of gods and men, and he'll be executed forthwith. Don't waste your breath, Ny'ardbert. All scales have always yielded to wealth above all else, and Leovold spent a fortune to secure my sentence. Silence, criminal. And you, what are you waiting for? Do it. Where did that... Aldous! Just couldn't stay away, could you? Well, at least I don't have to steal the headsman's axe. If the gods are to have blood this day, I'm afraid it won't be mine. Since you two are so devout, perhaps you'd be willing to offer yourselves in exchange? Mercy! Interfering with the law is a heinous crime. In fact, I believe it is punishable by death. I had a feeling the spectacle would draw you here. I should have dealt with you myself from the start. Come, let's dance, brother. So it's to be a rematch. Very well, I accept. Neela and the others need you, Ny'ardbert. Leave him to me. Alright, we'll go resolve this whole criminal organization while you two have an honor duel or whatever. Hey, fucko! Let's go ahead and clean these guys up before we head out. Targetable. You are. Hey. You. Ripper's there. Hey! Camila. Do we have a healer? Let's use one. Thank you. Ah, that was so close. I need to pay better attention to my health. Alright, I'll skip ahead to more or less being in the same place. Where is that coming from? Oh, spawned behind me. Gross. Alright, we're back up top. Was that the first time we've died during the MSQ? Or during, like, quest? So I know I've gotten, like, got by random stuff a few times, but... Alright, you. Get wrecked. Seems like approaching this with just like a little bit more thought was really all it took. Aldous! Aldous! You almost had me, Leopold. Stay back. I won't have your pity. You just had to have it all, didn't you? Just one victory, just one bloody match. But your precious ego couldn't accept that. You've ruined everything! Tell me, Aldous, how does it feel to lose your name, your legacy, everything you ever loved? I want to know how much you suffered. Let it go, Leopold. It's over. Like hell's it is. I swear, you will never know peace. Not in this life, or the next. Leopold, no! You know damn well neither of us will see Thal's realm. Let's go. Our comrades are waiting. Man, we gotta stop ending quest lines near cliffs. I don't see a bottom, though, so you never know. Maybe it got caught by a bird or something. Hope not, but wouldn't be that surprised. I'm glad you were there, Ny'ardbert. Without you, I doubt we could have defeated the Alacran.
Have you ever considered the Colosseum? It'd make a wonderful attraction. Of course, you need a title that befits your prowess.
Now that it's all over, you'll be staying, won't you?
No. Leovold may be dead, but the Alacran are far from finished. I'd rather not linger and give them a chance to regroup and seek revenge. It is a true tragedy that I cannot enjoy the company of Uldah's lovely ladies any longer, but I have faith that equally radiant beauties await me in distant lands.
Aldous,
Not another word, my dear. It's bad enough that the First Sword has permitted a disgraced gladiator to fraternize with her subordinates. Can you imagine the scandal if she became personally involved with the man? Nevertheless, I understand how you feel, Mila. I am known to have this effect on the fairer sex.
I should have let the headsman have his way with you. That way you might learn something of humility.
Ah, and how am I supposed to remember the lesson without a head? Your father would be proud of you, Mila. Don't ever change. Ah, yes. There's one more thing I wanted to say to you before I go, Ny'ardbert. 7 years ago, before my last match on the Blood Sands, I was given an offer. A sultan's ransom in exchange for a loss. Leovold begged and pleaded, but I just couldn't do it. Call it honor or pride or whatever you like. I made my choice, and in spite of all that came of it, to this day I have no regrets. It's a simple thing to know what's right. Listen to that heart of yours and it will never lead you astray. Trust in your comrades. Have faith in your skills, and you will triumph over any adversity. And with that, I bid you all farewell.
I better not have to wait 7 years to see that bastard again. There's still so much I want to... What the seven hells are you all looking at? This is a training hall. Why aren't you all training right now? You think all it takes to stay under the Blood Sands is a sword and a stupid grin? No! It takes years of hard work, an ocean of blood and sweat, and an unbreakable will. Every man and woman here has the potential to become a champion, but it is you and you alone who decides your destiny. So answer me now, gladiators. Will you follow in the footsteps of your brothers and sisters and inscribe your names in legend? Ah. Okay. So, that is the end of the Gladiator quests. We will be back probably quite a while from now with the Paladin quests. You know, sometime between now and Endwalker. I'm not sure how I'm going to break those up, so we'll see. But yeah, thanks for coming. I'll see you soon. Ny'ardbert will return in probably the Pugilist questline next? Yeah, probably that. Adios.